Microsoft has a CCleaner alternative? Let's talk about it. Welcome to Clean Tech, home of daily technology news and reviews, and today we're going to be talking about the PC manager that Microsoft just came out with. Today's video is brought to you by CleanPhone. More on them at the end of the video. So Microsoft's PC manager is like CCleaner, but for your computer. Kind of think of it as, well, exactly that. I'm sure if you folks are familiar with CCleaner and what it's capable of, Microsoft pretty much basically came out with an app that is capable of more or less the exact same stuff. Let's jump right in. So Microsoft has created a PC manager app for Windows 10 and above computers. It works a lot like CCleaner to boost PC performance and clean up systems. I actually have it popped up right here on the right, so we're going to take a deeper dive into that once we go ahead and look at some of the capabilities of the software. So Microsoft is working on a PC manager app that's designed to boost your computer's performance. Much like CCleaner, a beta version of Microsoft's PC Manager includes storage management and the ability to end tasks quickly and control which apps start up with Windows. So a lot of the stuff is already, something that you can do or control via the Windows Task Manager. It's just a more simpler user interface that the program provides in this case. Much of this functionality is already baked into Windows, like I said, but this PC Manager app puts it all in one useful location. There's even a browser protection section that makes it easier to change default browsers than what exists in Windows right now, because right now you gotta go dig deeper into the settings and then select the one that you want. Go through that annoying pop-up where Microsoft goes, hey, please give Microsoft Edge a chance. It's the best one out there, but we all know that it's not. But yeah, so definitely PC Manager is the way to do at least that, because it basically takes a click. It's right there, the option, and it's like super simple. We actually have a screenshot of that. In the browser protection tab, you pretty much just click on it, select the browser that you want, and have it set as default. Plain and simple. So the storage manager feature includes the ability to manage apps or remove those that are rarely used, and there's also a full cleanup scan available, or a scan to find large files on your drives. The process management feature is a more simplified version of the task manager, so you can quickly kill processes that might be eating up RAM. Hitting the main boost button will clear temporary files and free up memory, which could be useful on older PCs. The public beta of PC Manager has appeared on an official Microsoft site, but the site is Chinese. As you can see here, this is the site that I actually downloaded from, so I obviously have the webpage translated into English from Chinese, but as you can see, the images on here are pretty much still in Chinese, because we're not that far ahead yet, with websites at least. But yeah, so primarily it was built around or for a very specific market. I reckon the Chinese market, based on the images, but maybe further down the road that's something that will change, and Microsoft will release the PC Manager for the global audience, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Suggesting that the app is designed for a very specific market. The app itself is designed for Windows 10 and above, and is targeted more at low-spec laptops and PCs. So obviously, this is more of a management utility kind of software, and if you have a lot of resources to spare, like you got a super high-end computer or a desktop with tons and tons of RAM, like 64 or 128 gigs of RAM, or 13900K, even though it's not really out yet, or AMD's latest processor, maybe the latest graphics card, or tons and tons of NVMe storage. You don't really need that, I don't reckon, because I've rarely ever seen use cases where people actually end up maxing out their top tier spec rigs. But yeah, so this is definitely targeted towards a mid to low tier computers, but all in all, a pretty grateful addition to Windows utilities as a whole. Let's go ahead and take a look at the software. So this is basically how it comes up. You have the health check. Let's go ahead and take a look. Looking for issues. it says that startups, this is something that you can disable, temporary apps and this and that. I actually cleared 30 something gigs off of this. So immediately as soon as I installed it, in like the next 10 seconds, I benefited from the app. So all in all, in my opinion, it's a good addition. Storage management, it lets you deep clean where it performs a full scan. And people, this is a fast utility software. It doesn't take like hours and hours to do scans and whatnot, at least not on my PC, but your mileage may vary. But for me, it was a pretty fast, pretty seamless experience where it just blazed through the whole thing, and I rarely ever spend more than like 5 seconds doing something in the app. You can manage or filter large files and then remove them. You can remove apps, or it can also, a lot of the functionality in the app. So for example, storage sense, it's not really like something that's baked into or exclusive to the software, but like if you click on it, it'll just open up the storage sense settings panel on your Windows computer, which is basically deleting empty files, for example, deleted files that are sitting or have been sitting in the recycle bin for over 30 days. So stuff like that. It's basically hot links where you just click and it takes you right to the setting. You got process management. This is pretty much the taskbar. You see a process you don't like, you simply click and it gets executed right then and there. You got startup apps, toggle on or off. It lets you know the impact level and whatnot. And then you have the security tab where it lets you know the Windows update, whether you want to do a scan or not. And this is the so-called browser protection that we just saw in the screenshot. But it's a very convenient addition in my opinion. Like really helps with just having put everything right there in place for easy access. And definitely something that a lot of mid to low tier computers can take advantage of. So Microsoft, kudos. That's just my thoughts on it. Let me know yours down in the comment section below. CleanPhone is the perfect phone for your kids because it allows you to manage everything on the phone remotely. It has tons of amazing features, such as easily allowing you to pick and choose which apps and games your child can use, provides you access to active phone monitoring, including SMS and phone call usage, allows you to control how long and how often your kids can use apps or the internet. You can even check their call and SMS logs, including inbound and outbound calls and messages, and it is the perfect way to manage their screen time. Check them out in the description box down below. Thank you so much for watching, and you have a great day.